Look at all these eggs. This is just 2 bowls. We're getting ready for a big egg sale today. We have 59 dozen requested. I'm not sure we're going to hit that, but it's going to be mighty good. But this video is about what eggs and will I put in the incubator this time around and why. So let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you tonight, about to set the incubator, my magic fly incubator. You've seen me use this now for 3 years. I love this little thing. Holds up to 10 chicken eggs. Can you imagine what it'd be like if I could hatch 200 eggs at a time? It's how I keep myself held back. Just a small, reliable, little sweet incubator. I love this thing, but I'm about to set it again, and I have chosen some eggs over this past week, so I want to talk about why I've done what I've done. Everybody's a little bit different. Folks have a little bit different, they're different in terms of their goals, so, that's going to vary, so we'll talk about it. Let's do it. All right, guys, so let's talk about why I've selected the eggs that I've selected and give you some helpful hints on what you want to look for when you have your eggs, whether they are from your farm or for someone else's. Okay, first things first, let's go over the main points of these eggs. What do you notice about them? Well, these two I put in a little, I'll tell you why I've indicated a little marking on them. It'll make sense in a minute. But they're clean eggs. Okay, I mean, for the most part, there's like this one right here has a little bit of dirt or debris or whatnot on there from the nesting box, from their feed or whatever, but they're very clean eggs. It doesn't matter to me if I have in mind I'm going to do duck eggs, cream leg bar eggs, black copper Moran egg, whatever. I want very, very clean eggs. You can have the most desirable eggs sitting there in the world, and if it's covered with yolk from something else, or if it's covered from yuck of any sort, or dirt, or poop, or debris, don't put that in the incubator. So that determines a lot of it for me right there, because you do not wash your eggs. There have been some folks that wash them and stick them in there and have luck, but I'm not taking that chance. And the reason being is because when the hen lays the egg, it still has that cuticle coating, that bloom over the egg, okay? And she does that to protect her baby, the embryo inside, everything from inside, because eggs actually are quite porous, so bacteria can penetrate through the eggshell. So that's why she puts that there. So when the egg comes out and it's freshly laid and it's got that wet film over it, that's what you're looking at. That is a good thing. So these eggs are not washed, and they are overall naturally very clean. That's the first thing that I look for. Then, of course, I go, okay, let's look at overall shape, overall desirability. To me, that means color, size, shape, and color. Okay, that's what I look for. So over here, I've got my cream leg bar eggs, and I'm trying to grow that particular flock. So this week, these are some, not all, some of the cream leg bar eggs that I got that had just been fantastic. So I want to continue what's going on here. These girls are doing something right? So we want to continue that trend. Now, over here, I have a Columbian rock cross. I have a Turkan. That's the T. This is how this whole thing kicked off, this is a Turkan. I also have more of a deep olive egger, a barred rock, which is for fun, and then I have a newer Moran and a Welsumer. Okay, right here. So full bred cream leg bars. Over in here, these could be mixed. Okay, they could be mixed. But I find them desirable because of their color and because I know that they produce really nice eggs in my barn, and even in a mixed form at this point, I get really nice eggs in my barn. So that's why I'm doing these, to continue the trends of some of these colors. Now this one right here is a Turkan. It's the only Turkan I have, and she's laying eggs now and has been, but we knew she was, but by behavior, but we could never 100% nail down which egg was hers. And she was in the nesting box and I filmed her, and she freshly laid this egg, so I grabbed it. So my son said, hey, can we do that? So we are. Also, for those of you that are getting Columbian rock crosses, this right here is hers. I have Betty White and Snow White. Love those birds. Going to get more of them, but I thought knowing exactly this is her egg, just like the Turkan, I wanted to try to incubate them for fun. So I'm looking for somewhat size, an overall good shape. Now, some folks are going to tell you, and we've done this in experiment, the bullet shape versus the rounded pullet shape. I had really good success with that. I have an entire video series on the bullet versus the pullet. We got a lot of gals. But, you know, I do know that and understand that that's likely in the old wives' tale, and temperature has a lot to do with that. So I'm going for color, nice shape, clean eggs, breeds that I like. All right, guys, we are the next day. So I'm going to show you what I've done. Taking the lid off. And the reason for that is because we are now officially into day 1. It's time to turn the eggs. As I told you, I marked each side of the eggs, one side X and one side O. And of course, I've got my little note to always remember to turn my eggs. I turn my eggs 3 times a day. So that's where we're going in. So see, I'm just wherever you start, you just go on down the line. And if you have any X's left, because I'm starting to turn them to the O's, then I know that that egg did not get turned. You see how that's working? Now, I had originally 11 eggs laid out, and I was having a debate. Oh my goodness, debate. Am I going to put in that pretty barred rock egg, or am I going to do the Welsomer? Those were the debates. So I went with the Welsomer this time, because I have a lot more barred rock girls and then I do my wellies. So that's what I call my wellies, my little wellies. So I'm just flipping these over, and I will do that. Like I said, I put them in the incubator last night, or yesterday afternoon, last night, and they've been sitting, so now it's time to start turning them, okay? And I'll turn them again probably before I go to bed, and then it'll just go from there. You're going to want to do that up until and all the way through day 17, okay? You'll start candling. We've talked about that a million times before. Day 5 to 10, and then check them again if you can remember to. Sometimes life gets away from you, I know. But at day 18, when you get there, stop, drop, and listen. You don't turn them anymore, okay? So if you don't candle them necessarily, you skip a candling by accident, that's one thing, but don't forget to turn them. We appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to get this back underneath my wonderful Magic Fly incubator. I love this. We'll have a link below for you guys. You can get it on Amazon. It's fantastic. We love it 3 years later. Check out the great Appalachian Homesteading Conference information. We're going to see you on May the 6th. It's going to rock the Casbah, y'all. We can't wait to see you. All right, guys, let's get them going. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and we will talk to you soon. Happy chick season.